change our question right here. This question is saying, what is the mass, right? It's asking, what is the mass of a liquid? Okay, so you stop for a second. What do? You know you're looking for mass. Mass is your question mark. M is your question mark, right? And you keep reading. Okay, the liquid, if it takes 25,200 joules. Now we know from experience, joules represents heat energy, right? Okay, so we know that's our Q. We're good to go. You keep reading. Okay, so it takes 25,200 joules to do what? To boil. So you underline boil. We are boiling, also known as vaporization, right? Okay, that's key right there. Now, it says assume the H of V is 3.42 joules per gram. Now remember, people, if it's not water, they either have to give you the H of V or H of F, or you calculate it. You don't go to the table B and use water's value for H of V and H of F, okay? Those values on table B is just for water, okay? So remember that. But this is some liquid, it's not water, okay? No problem. Alrighty, so what are we doing? We're trying to find the mass, right? And we know boiling is taking place. So what's our formula gonna be, okay? I'll read it over here. Okay, we know Q is equal to M times H of V, alrighty? Take a breath. We are looking for mass. We circle that guy right there, all right? What does that leave us? Q over H of V, all right? So you don't mix and match, you don't guess, okay? So Q is gonna go on the top. What's Q represented by? 25,200 joules of heat, okay? So M is equal to Q over H of V, which is equal to 25,200 joules, alrighty, divided by the H of V value, which is given to us here, which is 3.42 joules per gram. All right, take a breath. We notice, right, that the joules and the joules, they cancel out. Now, keep saying over and over and over again, use your units. Why? Because when you see they cancel out properly, you can assume you're on the right track. If they don't cancel out properly, you go back and you fix it, okay? What are you left with? You're left with grams right here, right? And since we're looking for mass, that makes sense, okay? So 25,200 divided by 3.42. By my calculations, I got 7,368.4. Okay, 7368.4 grams for the mass. So if you got anything around that, bam, you're good to go. Okay, so once again, these Q at phase change problems are very, very simple, folks. But the thing you cannot do, right? You cannot put everything inside the equation if that doesn't belong there. For example, as I said before, if something is, like for water, right, is freezing at 0 degrees C, there's no place in this equation for 0 degrees C or degree C, okay? So don't force every last bit of information in. Only take the information that you need. That's where understanding what the variables mean comes in, okay? And how to manipulate the variables to figure out what you need comes in, okay? You gotta know what you're looking for and what you have, all right, guys? All right, take care.